Hi guys, welcome back to the Casual Watch Review channel. Well, with summer upon us, it's definitely time to switch out the leather straps. These are my favorite leather straps. A quick plug for ManCave leather here. I think he makes some of the best straps available on Etsy. But as it's summer, as it'll be getting a little bit hotter, I don't like to wear a leather strap just because of the sweat, etc. So we'll move these to one side. What I wanted to do was look at my top 7 straps for summer. I'm going to start with an Uncle Seiko strap here. I just love these Uncle Seiko straps, but before I get into this, I know you guys like to know whether I've paid my own money for these straps or whether they've been sent in for review. So if it's one that I paid my own money for, then I'll put this icon up. And if it's one that's been sent in for review, I'll put this icon up so you know. First on my list of 7 is this Uncle Seiko, and this is known affectionately as the chocolate bar strap. This was one that was included with Seiko dive watches in the 1960s and was made very famous by Martin Sheen's character in Apocalypse Now. So Uncle Seiko, as he's done with many other vintage Seiko straps, he's recreated this. Has this really nice chocolate bar kind of print on here where it gets its name from it, this embossing, very light, very supple. It has the bigger lug width as well, or the bigger lug holes I should say, to accept either the Seiko, those fatter Seiko bars, or the fat bars, which I am a huge fan of. I'll leave a link. I'm going to leave a link for any of the straps that you can buy off Amazon. I'll leave a link down below, an Amazon affiliate link. Really helps the channel out and doesn't cost you any extra. I'll just show it you on the wrist. This is actually a bit thinner than his Tropic straps, even though I am a fan of the Tropic strap as well. But yet, a very comfortable strap, gives your watch that really nice vintage look. This is available in 20mm and also a 22mm as well. Next on the list, we have the first of our NATO straps, and these are the Armilla ones. I reviewed these a while ago on the channel. A big fan of these. They're a nice cross between a very sturdy NATO strap and a seatbelt NATO. They have that tight weaving, very nice industrial hardware, come in these nice metallic finishes. I'm a big fan of this dark grey. The only upkeep you need to do with them really is they don't stretch at the holes, but sometimes you get a little bit of fraying, so you just need to correct that with a match or a lighter. But that is my first of the NATO straps for my top 7 straps for summer. Next up is another NATO strap. Again, I've reviewed these on the channel before, and these are the spring-made NATO straps. These have a very cool buckle. So as you see, there's no holes on the strap. It's just one piece of nylon. And then they make these custom buckles. So it attaches like a bagwood or something like that. But what it allows you to do is get a very tight adjustment on the NATO strap. So if you're one of those people like me where you're always kind of between holes, one's a bit too big, one's a bit too tight, then you can get a very nice micro adjustment with this NATO strap here. Next up is one that you've seen me recently review on the channel, and that is this ZULUDIVER. And I joked there that it reminded me of that Dio song, that Holy Diver. This comes from WatchGecko. In fact, ZULUDIVER, I believe, is their brand name. But these are made by, I'm gonna probably murder this, but Benetto Centurini, which is an Italian strap maker famous for rubber straps. So these from WatchGecko are around the $65 mark here in the US, but you can get the generic Benetto Centurini one for around $40, although the buckle doesn't look anywhere near as nice as this one. This is a very nicely machined buckle. It's one of those straps where you cut it to fit, and then there is this micro adjustment on there as well. This is what I've been wearing most on my Citizen ProMaster here. Very comfortable strap, has a very nice pattern there. The only thing I would say about it, if you're not a fan of thicker rubber straps, this took me a while to get used to because I'm not used to having rubber straps so thick. if we compare that to the Uncle Seiko strap, you'll see there's definitely some thickness there. But once it supples up, it's a very comfortable wear. So that's the first of the rubber straps. Next up is a new strap to me. I found out about this on a watch forum because I like those Marine Nationale straps, the elastic ones, and this is the strap Steward. So I ordered this one, which was the blue one, and then he very kindly sent me this one extra. Now how this works, and I found that I've tried a few of these kind of Marine Nationale ones, which were the Italian and French military, I believe. I've tried a few of these Marine Nationale ones, and they do attach in different ways. Sometimes it's one piece of elastic that's folded here and the buckle's at the other side. So it attaches at the top here. Let me just put it on for a wrist shot here. And you get a very nice tight fit. You've got that precise micro adjustment like the spring made, although arguably this one's a bit easier to get on. With it being elastic as well, you're getting a very comfortable fit. I've been wearing this one for a few days now, and I'm a huge fan of this. I was worried that the elastic might be a bit sharp because it is, you know, it is more heavy duty elastic than you would normally see, you know, a standard elastic on clothing or something like that. But a very comfortable strap. I was also worried that it might roll around or that the watch might wobble, but it doesn't. It's solid on there. Very impressed with these. I'll leave a link to the Watch Steward. You can see it here. Also, there's some instructions on the back on how to fit these. So I'll be wearing this one probably on the Citizen ProMaster for a bit. So if you're looking for that kind of Marine Nationale style, these are very cost effective as well. I think they're like, I paid with shipping around the $28 mark. Next up, we have another Uncle Seiko strap. Now this is the Uncle Seiko, this is the GL831 strap. Now this was another famous strap that came on the Arnie watch, as it was affectionately known. So for watch aficionados out there or Seiko collectors out there, you'll know that Arnold Schwarzenegger wore a Seiko in Predator, in Commando, and this was the stock strap that came on that watch. Now these come in a 22mm lug width. I've modified this, which I do not suggest that you do, but I've modified this to be 20mm, just because I don't have many 22mm watches. I kind of melted it here. I don't suggest that you do it because, and this is the reason why I don't do a lot of tutorials, because sometimes I mess things up. Luckily, I didn't mess this one up too bad. But the thing with this is it's made from a very supple rubber. I'm not sure what the compound is that it uses, but it's extremely comfortable, this strap. Then last up here, number 7 on our list is the ZULUDIVER. This is the PUZ type, and this is a dive strap. Now again, I slightly modified this one as well, but I suppose I did an all right job of that, because this does have a lot of additional length to it, and I've got a 7.5-inch wrist, so it didn't, I needed to shorten it because I don't like it when it kind of sticks out. But this is a dive style strap, very comfortable, and this is the cheapest one out of all the ones that we've reviewed. This one is around the $17 mark, but I highly recommend this one if you're wanting to upgrade the strap that comes on your Citizen ProMaster, for example, or you're looking for a decent dive watch strap. It is a lot, it flares out a lot more than the strap that comes with the Citizen, for example, but still it's comfortable. Definitely adds more substantial look to your dive watch. So there we go, guys, just a really quick video. I thought I'd do my top 7 straps coming into summer. We've got a nice blend of NATO straps here, some rubber straps. I think if I was going to go for my kind of favorite out of the lot at the moment, I'm liking this strap Steward one here. I'm also liking the thickness of this WatchGecko one. And then we've got the NATO straps here as well. And this Uncle Seiko straps, very nice vintage look to it. As always, guys, really appreciate you watching. Let me know which is your favorite strap in the comments section down below. As always, I try and get back to any comments. If you want to contact me directly, contact me on any of these social media links. And thank you to everyone that reaches out to me. We've got some great conversation and I met some great viewers on the social media links. So thanks everyone that messages me. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time on the Casual Watch Review channel. Thanks guys, bye.